Hi, what's up everybody? This is Bill and Casey with the Buckner Group. We're down here at Orange Beach at the wharf. We want to do a quick update because you haven't seen much of us the past week or so since Hurricane Sally hit. So I want to come do a quick update.
Yeah, it's Monday right now. Of course, Hurricane Sally came in Wednesday, and like everybody else, it's a little bit of a shock, unexpected at the strength of her and everything else. And there's been, as you probably have seen, a lot of damage down here.
Yeah, a couple of stats. It was an 8.5-foot storm surge, so that's obviously took out so much land, took out boats. There's actually almost 600 boats that are either upside down or sunk at the bottom or in somebody's front yard because it took it all the way up so far. So obviously with 600 boats, that's a ton of damage and all that. Yesterday actually was the very first day they were able to start hauling trash and rubbish and down trees and all that to the big junkyard where FEMA takes care of it from there. And there was about 5,000 cubic yards just on day one. So, I mean, they'll be running 12 hours a day for the next couple of weeks. So,
A lot of damage, but so many people in the community has been so good. I mean, the communities outside of this community have been so good, but the community right here in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, have just been tremendous. Everybody helping out each other. There's no lack of ice and water, hot meals. I don't even know where all the hot meals have come from. Some of them come from the city.
Everywhere.
Some of the restaurants have opened themselves up. So
yep. So finally, I think I saw where 61% of Baldwin County has power again. So they were at 5% this time a week ago. Tomorrow a week ago they're at 5%. Now they're down to 61%. So that is great news. So and FEMA did officially declare it a disaster zone. So obviously that's bad, but that's good news because that means more government assistance and aid will come in. So there you go. So I know
heading up to Birmingham later this week. I'm going to be up there for about 3 or 4 days.
Yep, then I'll be down or up, I guess. I'll be up next week, taking care of some things, business. Our clients up there have a couple things to do.
So we want to make sure that we're reaching out to our Birmingham folks that vacation down here or that have properties down here. If there's anything we can do to be, I know things are opening up a little bit, but if there's anything we can do, we've been the eyes and ears and feet for some people up in Birmingham.
Already checked on, probably 5 or 6 different properties for people. So
right, or if you just want to know before you come down what to expect, because actually they got a little bit tighter on security getting over to the island.
Yep.
And they were loose in the very beginning, and there were some issues there. So if there's any questions we can help with for Birmingham folks or anybody that's outside the area, let us know. And as far as if you want to help out in any way, we'll try to set some things up on our sites that give you some direction on where to give.
A lot of things are taken care of supply-wise. There's a lot of displaced families. I think there's about 100 or so that their home is gone or too flooded to live in. So a lot of displaced families. So there's all kind of different accounts and also supplies and stuff like that you can get to that we'll set up. That we can get you connected with as well. So
one thing too is if you have a property that you think you would want to rent to a contractor. There's going to be contractors in the area for months to come, and they're going to be looking for places to stay. They pay for it, of course, but if you have a place that you think might be good for that,
like here at the wharf, there's a lot of people that are down canal that are going to be out for a couple months, so they're renting down here at the wharf because you got food and all that. So all that to say, I guess that's about it. Huh? That's about it. Thank you for following us, staying with us, giving us a little grace this past week. I guess I will say the last thing. A lot of people, almost everybody that lives here stayed because obviously we didn't know how bad it was going to be until it just sat there for 2 days instead of keeping it moving to Louisiana. So that's why so many people were here, and that's why we made the decision to stay and help out where we can and be the eyes and ears on the ground. So thank you to all the first responders and all that, obviously. The linemen, like I said, we're finally getting power back, which means businesses will be back. As far as tourists and out-of-towners, if you're just coming to vacation, right now they're looking like October 1st, around that date roughly. Some buildings are going to be longer than that.
That's at the
But at the earliest, probably October 1st before things really get back up and going. But so thank you to all y'all, and we will see y'all this week. We'll be in Birmingham, back to every week again. And down here, let us know if y'all have any questions. Y'all have a great day.